Hi everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to my Let's Play. Well, it's been Night Revels, so I've been doing some XP farming, and I've got enough to level up twice. So, before we go anywhere, we got to level up. Advance next epic level. Yeah, so 26. It's a power increase, but you don't get an extra feat. There we go, finished. Now I'm only 1 XP short of taking another level, so... XP stone! There we go. Now we can take another level. And so we shall. Okay, advance to the next epic level. I think I took toughness before, so I can take now epic toughness. It's either that or damage reduction, we'll see. Epic toughness, if I can find it. There's a requirement of having a certain amount of constitution to be able to take epic toughness. So unless you are a tank and you have 21 constitution, or you've got tomes, you're not going to have enough epic toughness. Okay. Feet. Next. And finished. Okay, there we go. Level 27. Time to spend our epic points. We're gonna see. Well, why can't I take this? I already took Primal Scream though. Oh, I see. I don't have enough points to get it. Fine. Swap out to some things over here. Truth is, just mantle is not really very good. But I don't really have something else to use, so. Take this. Take down Conscience Rage. Take this. I guess we could take the mantle from the mantle of the Sentinel. Become more tanky. Yeah, let's try that. So over here we'll take Strike Through from this thing. This and a bit more attack. Unbalancing Rage. Let's keep the points like this. And in this one over here, we need to take the mantle. So, nah. Except I have a total of, let's see. I want to fully take the mantle if I'm going to go for this. Take the extra attack. Mantle. I guess we take Renew. 1 more attack. Upgrade the mantle. Do I need to upgrade it twice? I'll take this first. More hit points. Mantle. We're changing it out for... Okay. Renewal. Still having our shortcut bar. Still works. And Primal Scream. See how much Primal Scream heals before. I need to work on the reconstruction if I want this to be any good. Okay, let's see how it goes. Catacombs. This is one of the classic adventure packs. Yeah. It's a lot of short quests. Hey, so let's see how this goes. I am recording. I don't like taking the insurance policy.
The sanctuary is quiet, save for some distant scratching sounds. Yet the smell of blood and bodies are everywhere in the westerns. You hear the telltale.
You can go through every room here and open up every door, but it's not necessary. There's like a chest, maybe, one of these rooms. But basically we're here for a switch to get out of here.
The rattle of a portcullis echoes from the passage behind you.
Yeah, I need a lot of work on getting the primal scream to be a full heal.
There are more signs of
Yeah, basically we've opened up this passageway. To end into the left, we've got our first clue for this storyline.
stronger. The dead here.
Some prisoner over here.
There's something on the floor in this cell. A hastily scrawled note left amid the carnage.
Yeah, I was doing the Night Revels quests, and I maxed out my XP, so gotta record and do the leveling before I can do the rest of the quests for the first time bonus for the XP. Yeah, and that's it. Basically, that was the entire quest. Walk to one end, get a switch, walk to the other end, pick up a note, and we are done. That was 2 minutes and 28 seconds, yeah. You're going to be kind of short, these quests. Yeah, and the amount of favor you get isn't that great either. First quest, we'll go back to the quest giver who's outside. Talk to him. Okay. Moving on, next twist. Now we gotta go upstairs. Talk to the Archbishop. They step in, say hi, bye. This really isn't a quest. That was just a... You have to talk to an NPC, and he happens to be inside of a quest instance, but that's it. You can always see on the map which is the quest you need to go to. Okay, we'll enter the same sanctuary again. This time, we're going to open up more of it. I actually made myself a sword for all of the undead, which is technically speaking less powerful than the Sword of Shadow, but for things who don't have a crit chance, like undead, it might be better.
This must be where the warden kept his keys. His body lies on the floor, twisted in death.
Yeah, but I'm just gonna use my Sword of Shadow. That's necessary. This is a spike trap. It's not that bad. Yeah, we just need the key and let's go. Can now already open up the second part of the sanctuary.
The undead have a flicker of blue light draws your eyes down into the courtyard below. Something is looking back. A faint voice echoes down the hall, chanting a prayer.
This is an optional that's locked. You need a certain amount of skill, stats to be able to open it. And it hides a shrine, so if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe, thank you. Forget the handwritten note, I'm not going to read it. And over here we got our first boss. This guy is kind of dangerous.
The exit gate slams closed as you approach. Yet, from the south, you hear another portcullis clap.
Yeah, that's because my hireling is standing next to the entrance. So it triggered the next part of the cutscene. Yeah, he killed my hireling. This guy's no joke. Yeah, so the entrance now is going to be locked. And I'm going to have to go down the fourth wing. So, if I go straight, the door's locked already. So, off to this side, this is going to be open now.
The south wing. This way you hear the rattle of iron and low metallic growling. This lever may open the way out. The exit gate grinds open in the distance. But several doors closer nearby open as well. You hear clattering and growling from within.
And yeah, that's it. Now we get out of here. Technically speaking, I can just D-door.
Voice call out in the distance,
But
echoing through
we got the
empty halls.
quest giver over here.
It's Bishop Greylight. I pray someone here still lives, and I await you at the entrance. The way is open now.
They've added this. They upgraded the Catacombs. Now you can talk to this guy and you get your reward without having to run back out every time. And just like that, quest is done. This one took us 3 minutes and 54 seconds. That's with the buffing and pulling out my hireling, so actually not that bad. And we can now immediately start the next quest. We don't have to go talk to some kind of quest giver. This is very convenient. There's like a little cutscene over here, so let's get it moving before we call the hireling. Yeah, this guy takes his time.
Yet the terrified figure nearby shows that something is amiss in the library.
And now we wait for him to finish his chat. We'll open the gate and immediately die. It spawns a shadow next to him, but the shadow isn't what kills him. Even if you are super fast and you kill the shadow,
Suddenly, the shadows rise.
before it ever swipes at him, he'll always die. It basically is scripted, so no way around it.
The symbol of the secret flame is engraved on the arch overhead. You must be near one of the secret compartments.
Yeah, there's 3 secret rooms, and each one of them is necessary. 2 of them have got a crest in them to open up the 3rd room.
A faint voice whispers.
They brought the flame here. A spark kept alive as it traveled over the sea.
There's a shrine here in this room.
The flame casts a shadow.
Someone has carved a message into one of the shelves. The duality has
Yeah, we're gonna skip skip this optional. It's very dangerous. It's just a room with a big trap and a whole bunch of enemies, and they can tear through your health very fast. You can do some optionals by killing things and whatever.
atop the pedestal lies a scrap.
Yeah, so once again, we've got ourselves
Wild
a crest,
writing. This
and we've got a scroll.
duality, a faint voice.
There's 3 scrolls, and you have to pick up all 3. They're in this library hidden somewhere.
New contest. The shadow comes to escape the light.
A name is scrawled in blood on the book spines here. Bell.
I'm just skipping the archers. Anybody who doesn't have a pathing, i.e. doesn't follow you automatically, I don't mind just skipping.
Leads to this section of shelves and then stops.
Okay, this one's trapped actually. And it's annoying because it's mandatory, you have to go through here. Oh. Hopefully you don't die if you're not a trapper. I don't think I've ever died to it, so must not be that strong.
Shadows move to block your way. Behind them lies a heavy metal gate.
Okay, 1 crest. 2 crests. Take the chest. Epic Mask of the Silence. Got Intelligence, Wisdom, Charisma 11, and Concentration. Nice.
A faint voice whispers.
Again to the shadow inside the flame. Follow its voice.
Okay, and Grey Light over here.
Another bookcase grinds open.
We can finish out.
Light's voice.
I forgot to check how much time this quest took, sorry.
Liam, is that you?
Okay, now we're down to the bottom branch. This is the first serious quest, I guess, this chain. Let's hope it goes over smoothly. Did not mean to do that. Okay, here we go.
Unearthly cries fill the tomb. The sapphire gate.
So as these
You will have to find a way to raise it.
sarcophagi break, monsters come out.
Floor reads, Marn Dryden, first of the line of the Reach.
I really wanted to park my hireling, but too late now. Park him after this fight.
You hear a clatter from the hallway. The sapphire gate is open.
Well, should be safe here.
You hear scratching sounds from the central crypt, like ragged nails against stone.
Yeah, so some of these monsters have pathing. That means they walk freely, and you gotta get rid of them. Some of them just block doorways. You gotta get rid of them also. So it is what it is.
A plaque upon the floor reads, Dryden.
I do remember doing this when this quest came out. Well, when I newly acquired this quest. And I remember this quest being kind of tough. Definitely much more of a hack and slash quest.
The Emerald Gate is open. The scratching sound from Gerard's tomb.
This is an optional. Typically, I ignore these optionals. That's because typically I don't have open lock, so. But it's free loot. And some XP. For finding the treasure. To really log in my characters for the Cormyr guild to increase the level. I've got like 6 extra. I've got a total of 6 accounts that I can call on so that the small guild bonus is maximum. You have 6 members, you get the maximum amount of XP. Well, guild renown.
This sanctum in memory. You hear a clatter from the hallway. The topaz.
Just in case you missed it, there's a shrine. Please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
The scratching sound from Gerard's tomb reaches new frenzy heights. The amethyst gate is shut. You will have to find a way to raise it.
Yet kill everything who's chasing me once again. Yeah, so all these rooms have monsters, except for one of them who's got a shrine. Basically, it's kind of repetitive, this quest.
The holy flame. You hear a clatter from the hallway. The amethyst gate is raised.
Okay, final section.
Still sealed tomb of Gerard Dryden. Whatever it is, it knows you're here.
Yeah, this chest gives you a little key that will open up the locked rooms behind you. 3 of them have switches. This requires strength, by the way. So we're gonna go to the first. We're gonna go run one room ahead, and then we'll backtrack. So we're gonna go to this room, and then we're gonna go the other direction.
A plaque upon the floor reads, "Herein lies Lombric Dryden."
You gotta kill enough monsters over here to allow you to pull the switch without being interrupted.
You hear it click from the direction of Gerard's tomb.
And now we'll just backtrack. Of course, we can break all these sarcophagi for breakable bonus. But it's kind of excessive and I don't feel like it. Also, it spawns in a bunch of monsters. What is that? Let's just go.
A plaque upon the floor reads, "Anselm Dryden, Sword of the Light Undying." You hear it click from the direction of Gerard's tomb.
Okay, so that's 2 out of 3. Keep on backtracking. Forgot my long jump is actually an attack and broke some sarcophagi. Yeah, unfortunately, I've got to kill these guys because they're going to shoot at me while I'm trying to open up the door. I probably could make it. Why risk it?
A plaque upon the floor reads, Dryden, Marshal of the Militant Clergy and High Paladin of the Flame.
Okay. And done. Now we just have to kill the boss. You gotta be a little bit careful here to not get overwhelmed. He can destroy you if you're not careful. If you want, you can play it safe. You are close to the shrine here, so maybe this hallway is like the safer place to fight, just in case things don't work out. I've had it a few times where I got overwhelmed in this fight and died, so. And then it wasn't always in running distance to the shrine. Okay, when you gotta click on this. Quest ended at 8 minutes and 30 seconds. The first one will actually take some time. Well, chest. And let's talk to him. Thanks very much. Thank you. And he gives us a reward. And we can walk back out. Yeah, this D door. I don't know where the D door went, sorry. Should have selected myself before hitting D door. Never mind, let's go. Next quest, right next to it. So the fact that we talked to Greylight, whatever his name is, makes it so we don't have to run back to the quest giver. Which makes the whole thing much faster. Still think it would be better if this quest chain was just a bunch of NPCs who stood by themselves, and that you could break the sequence and join mid-quest, which is something that you can't do right now. Sadly. I mean, I guess you could red door it, but you can't join a group who started already.
The holy flame
Right.
holds the dark signs, show that a battle took place here recently. Darkness suffuses the lower cathedral. The power of the duality pulses in the air.
Yeah, this is a place where there's traps on both sides. Not facing it, what are you talking about? But honestly, there's actually an easier way to do it. Stand over here on this fountain and just hop your way over. That's it. There is a minimum jump requirement, and on Heroic it's kind of hard to get there. I think they made it so you can't catch the ledge, but maybe you can now, I don't know. Okay, 3 passageways, each one of them has got its own, like, optional, I guess. This one does 4 switches you gotta pull. By the way, if you break these vases, some of them spawn rats. These undead rats come out of them. So far, I haven't had any. There we go. Undead rat. And now, if we kill the boss over here and activate the altar, it will kill all of the zombies. So this guy, the one with the orange name, he's the one who's important to kill. As soon as you kill him, you can click on this altar, and if there are any undead left, they will die to the light. Yeah, but these breakables, I think, all spawn rats. At least some of them do. Actually get punished for doing breakables. Well, it's not really punished as much as you want to gain that XP, you're gonna have to pay the price for it. Come on, just let me finish the search before you hit me next time. Yeah, it's actually pretty easy to just stick to the side or roll through to avoid the blade trap. Also, you can time it because there's a safe spot once you're past the trap. So you can like wait here, then jump past it, then time it again to get out.
With a rusty shriek, the bars before the conflagration chapel rise. Words are etched in the art. The altar of the conflagration stands before you. You'll have to without
Got the priests.
the shadow over this shrine.
And they all die.
You may now
Well, I'm glad I got to demonstrate that.
flame.
I was hoping to show that off. This wall, just like before, it's got traps on both passageways on the sides. Just like before, you can skip it. If you are a heroic player, you don't want to break that vase because, well, if you can't catch the top, you can stand on the vase and it'll get you taller up, get you higher up. These levers deactivate the traps in the hallway. But there's actually two sets of traps in the hallway. Figure I might as well do traps and get some extra trapper bonus.
Words are etched in the archway. Clattering. The altar of the avenging maiden stands before you. As you destroy the white, the shadow over it as the darkness over this altar dissolves.
Didn't kill all the zombies.
From the central vault, the main altar's guardians have awakened.
Sometimes it happens, not sure why. You get a whole bunch of orange named bosses all at once. You gotta be careful. A lot of times they're all champions.
You have vanquished the last of the undead. The way is now open to light the last shrine.
Let's open it up.
As you ignite the last shrine,
We completed
a
it.
sense of warmth and welcome sweeps over you. You can now proceed to the Patriarchs' Crypt.
Go back to the start. A quick shrine because I want to take a screen capture and I can't do that with the gold skin on. It looks ridiculous. Epic Ring of the Archbishop. Screen capture. Run back to one of the altars quickly. See, stand about here. Maybe there's something there or there. Okay. And let's go. Next one. This one automatically takes you into the next quest. Pull my 2 hirelings, park them here. Let's go. Once again, 3 passageways. These are kind of different though.
It is the time of the shadow now. Let the light reign.
Okay, so this floor will break once you activate all 3 of these sarcophagi.
Fourth Patriarch of Stormreach. Fresh blood covers the mystical wards engraved into his tomb. Voices whisper in the darkness.
This is
So basically what we need to do is click on these 3 sarcophagi, and it's supposed to be that once you click on the 3rd one, you can no longer get out of the room without dropping down. But of course we're going to work our way around that. One of these 3 rooms has a chest in it, but we don't know which one it is until the forward drops. And it's random. Basically, depending on which path you take down, there's either a trap or some monsters to kill or different things you have to go through.
all is ours now. Light fades. Shadow.
So basically all you need to know is, other than, you don't need just a long jump, but as long as you're quick, you can actually jump out and not fall in. Okay, let's see. This one has rats in it. For the record, can I kill the rats from here? Yeah, this one doesn't have the chest in it. Not that it's that important, but whatever. I like getting the chest. Figuring out which one has it. There we go, chest.
It doesn't look like you'll be able to get back to the room above from here.
Yeah, no kidding. Also, this was designed in heroic, not in epic, so nobody had long jumps. And nobody had D-door. At least not when you're doing this at level 3. Okay. And Brian, just in case you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. 2 paths down.
The air grows colder as you round the bend. You hear raspy muttering and the clank of armor. Something terrible stirs ahead, near the White Falls, and the spell surrounding the sarcophagus dissipates. Its ward can now be restored.
So red. First things first, let's get the loot, the important stuff. And
The temple wards have been restored.
now it's blue.
You turn to leave, but your ear catches a sound in the distance. Is it someone crying? The sobbing seems to come from behind the southeast pillar.
Okay, so basically, once we click on this guy,
Marguerite snaps out of her stupor. Listen, she commands.
it opens the way, and now we can go.
Mug faint, unearthly child seem to
I need to run.
responsive. The altar lies beyond the gates ahead of you.
They're kind of easy. You just pull them like this. I do believe there's trap axes for them also. Yeah, this guy is supposed to be very scary.
The creature stops suddenly, then begins to thrash and moan. Marguerite must be resisting it. Best run while you can.
Might as well get all the extra XP if possible. Got a cool lighting effect that follows him. And you get to the stairs, and the quest is over. We can kill him. See if I can take a picture with him. Also on Heroic, this guy was hard to kill. It seemed to be that it wasn't intended to kill him, or intended to just run off. And you definitely don't need to kill him. Hey, now he's gonna stand still. Perfect. This is what I was looking for the whole time. Perfect. Now let's get up. And we gotta go upstairs to the Archbishop. Yes, you can actually use a mountain here. Might as well. Also, there is a vendor over here. It's a cell. Enough. The rest needs to go into the bank. Once again, this is just taking on... They're talking to the NPC and moving the quest line forward. So this isn't a quest, really. It just takes place inside of its own instance. So it behaves like a quest. Okay, this next quest is by far the hardest quest. It has the most sticky, well, potentially fatal parts in it. But it used to be that every level had a quest, not just 2 levels. The quests weren't grouped up as nicely. Okay, Endgame, Marguerite. Oh, sorry, I dismissed these guys, now I can't summon them. Fine. You can fight this guy now, or at the top. Fight up at the top. The thing about this quest to remember is it's very easy to get overwhelmed. Each round of monsters over here is increasingly tougher and tougher. And you can very easily get knocked over, stunned, ghoul touched, or whatever it is. How much was it for this round? 12 monsters. At least on Elite it was 12 monsters. And now they start doing this thing where they separate out the monsters. Some on the top of the stairs, some at the bottom. And you gotta kill everything who spawned in before they'll spawn in the next round. Okay, how much was that? That was... yeah, another 12 monsters. Probably, if I had to guess, would be 12 monsters per round. In case you were counting. I mean, there's nothing who's promising me that numbers don't vary, but whatever. We shall see. Way's not open yet. Yeah, this round seems much tougher. Pretty sure I killed more than 12 monsters already. Yeah, definitely more than 12. How much is that? 46. Instead of 36, that's 46. Well, that was 22 monsters. Yikes. I could probably cheese this fight by standing and using my crossbow. Long range attacking them. Don't feel like doing that, sorry. Let's hope it doesn't become necessary. But I will show you something with the rune arm, if I remember. These rooms that they spawn in from are just like dead ends. They didn't like build a room behind it. There's nothing really there. And of course you cannot open the doors. Because, well, you're not supposed to get there. But you can actually break the doors. That was, okay. 46. And that was another 15. So, let's see. I shoot this door. Come on. Apparently they fixed the bug with the doors. It's a shame. I might have to shoot at a enemy while it's spawning in for this to work. Let's try it next door. Also, it's been enough time. I can summon in my these guys. Stand them here. I'll take one of this and one of this. Thank you. Yeah, that worked. See? Dead end. There's nothing here. Come on, break the door. Well, it's not working. Never mind. It mightn't be that you have to hit where they're spawning in, so that's how you hit the floor. But some of these dead ends are really funny. They literally like just curve around into the floor. It's very much behind the scenes, not meant to be seen by anyone. Yeah, I remember this particular, the fight before the shrine and the fight right after the shrine. Both of them seem to stuck in my mind, at least, as being excessively complicated and very hard to complete. But thankfully, there's a shrine right there, and a lot of it. Die and resurrect yourself, die and resurrect yourself. Hey, here comes the fight. I guess we could take a picture now before he moves. He's still in shadow form. I don't know, maybe like this. Never mind. Here we go. That is that. Eight minutes, not bad. Okay, and this gives you a shortcut back up to the top. Basically, we fought through a mirror version of this, of the Catacombs, and made it back up. Now this time, you can just talk to him or fight him, actually. This is the quest. So this time this is a quest.
Archbishop Dryden stares down at you, dread etched upon his face. He seems to have an inkling of the grim tidings you bring.
Okay, now this fight was changed from heroic to epic. Definitely much tougher on the epic.
A cold wind blows through the room. Then a dry whisper floats out from the shrine.
So disappointing, nephew. So very disappointing.
The skull of Gerard Dryden floats before you. The undead remains of the man whose demon worship brought so much evil to this place.
This guy goes into immunity and he summons out this guy. This Glabrazu, who's going to try to shoot you around. Now, if you don't want to get shot up into the ceiling, you can stand over here. This way you can't throw you around the room. Not that it's a big deal if he does throw you around the room, but just in case you don't want to. Okay, got him. We can go back to killing the skull.
Gerard Dryden howls.
And everything else just dies.
The demon's power leaves his soul. The battle is won. Archbishop Dryden seems to have lost his mind, along with his credibility. You should report what's happened to Friar Renault.
There we go. This quest is pretty straightforward. Less than 2 minutes, and we're done. Okay, talk to this guy. And final rewards. And we are done. Well, that's it. Guess we can spend our last 2 action points. Upgrade our mantle since we're using it all the time. I don't know, whatever. Okay, accept. Close, and that's it. Well, as always, if you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you on my next video. Bye.